you're an international nurse, carer, healthcare assistant, or you're planning to move to the United Kingdom, you need to stop scrolling, because the information I'm about to share with you in this video is very, very important. Anyone telling you that you should bring money this July, that they will help you to secure care route from outside the UK, are about to scam you big. There's no more care visa. It's been stopped. The UK government has made some big immigration changes that are all coming together this July 2025. In this video, I'll explain what's happening on 22nd of July 2025, what the 10-year route to British citizenship really means. There's a lot of confusion around this, and what's ending for carers and nurses, healthcare professionals, and what you need to prepare for. I'll drop the link for you to read more about this if you want in this video's description.
Hello, if you're a registered nurse and you're interested in migrating to the United States of America or to the United Kingdom to practice, then move closer. I've got great news for you. My name is Nurse MJ and I'm a registered nurse from Nigeria, currently practicing in the United Kingdom as a Band 7 theatre manager. I am also licensed to practice in the United States of America. And based on my experience and the frequently asked questions that I have gotten from internationally educated nurses who have consulted with me in the past, I have put together these two amazing guides: the USRN Comprehensive Guide and the UKRN Comprehensive Guide, to guide you into successfully becoming registered nurses in these two countries. These guides are available to purchase on my website, proudnursemj.com. As an experienced nurse coach, I also provide one-on-one coaching sessions for either relocation or career coaching. I also provide professional mock interview. To purchase all of these services, kindly visit my website www.proudnursemj.com. I look forward to helping you on this journey. I wish you all the best. Yes. Bye.
Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Nurse MJ and I'm a nurse coach and content creator in the United Kingdom. I create content on nursing, opportunities, career development, relocation, and lifestyle. You can literally call me your relocation nurse because you'll find a lot of relocation videos on this channel. I am originally from Nigeria. I'm a Nigeria trained nurse and I currently practice in the United Kingdom as a Band 7 theatre manager, and I'm also licensed to practice in the United States of America. So I get it when you're trying to, navigate all the systems and you don't know what to do, and that's why I am here for you. Kindly subscribe to this channel for weekly updates and make sure that you turn my notification bell on to get notified when I share new video. One of my church sisters in Nigeria almost got scammed by visa agents. She was asked to bring, I think, £10,000, and she's already sold a lot of her properties to save up towards this. So about a day or two ago, she reached out to me and said, oh, this is it. She's been hearing rumors about this care visa. She's about to pay someone around £10,000, that we should be able to get it. She just wants to find out if it's true. I'm just really glad that she did that, because she is literally the reason for this video. Let's get to it. On the 12th of May 2025, the Restoring Control Over Immigration System white paper was published, and this caused a whole lot of panic. People were so confused. I received a lot of calls from Nigeria, from my people. A lot of nurses reached out to me. A lot of people that are even interested in moving off from whatever kind of role they have to go into care or go into nursing. In fact, that period was when I had my highest consultation, because a lot of people just wanted to know what's next and what they should do. They proposed to double the standard qualifying period for you to get indefinite leave to remain and eventually become British citizenship from 5 years to 10 years. This was the highest of it for everybody. Like, people were not having it at all. And there were also proposed changes to the care visa and a whole lot more. This indeed caused a lot of confusion. and some of them have now been actioned. In this video, I'm going to focus on the ones that have now been actioned and the ones that are coming up, or they will be actioned in the future. So make sure that you pay attention. So July 2025, what is exactly happening? You need to mark this date, guys. Mark this date on your calendar. It's really a crucial date. Two major changes are taking effect. Number one is care workers and senior care workers will no longer be eligible for overseas recruitment, which simply means that the health and care worker visa will be closed to new carer applicants outside of the UK. So their purpose is to keep this within the UK. They want to keep recruitment within the UK. They want to help those that are already in the care sector within the UK to further develop. Okay, and one of the reasons why this was even proposed at all was because there's been a lot of abuse in that system. There's been a lot of malpractices, there's been a lot of safeguarding issues. And it's, if you know, in the news, we have been so much in the news, Nigerians, I'm sorry to say this, but we have been in the news a whole lot, especially those that are working within the care system, and a lot of policies have been broken. And the UK is just trying to cut down on the net immigration in this sector and focus on developing those that are already in the system and make it all better for taxpayers. This affects a whole lot of people. The UK government will remove care workers and senior care workers from the skilled worker visa eligibility list. And you know what that means? They won't no longer be able to qualify for certificate of sponsorship, and that's why it's going to affect a whole lot of people. So this means that new applications from outside of the UK, because of course before you can come to the UK to work as a care worker, you need certificate of sponsorship. This is really going to impact a lot, because a lot of students as well, when they finish, they want to go on the care worker visa because it gives you sponsorship. It's really a bad news for a lot of us, to be honest. So it means that new applications from outside the UK for these roles will no longer be accepted. That's because if it's all the skilled worker visa, it no longer qualifies for the employer to give a certificate of sponsorship. I hope that you understand. But for existing care workers, people that are already in the UK working as carers, you can remain in the UK and you will still be able to extend your visa. I mean, you can change employers with new sponsorship because you're already within that system, and possibly switch to a skilled worker visa in another eligible occupation. Okay, so but you need to note this transition is called a transitional arrangement, and this transitional arrangement will be available until at least 2028. I also need you to note this. You won't be able to apply for settlement, that's indefinite leave to remain, after 5 years. You will not be, because it's not under skilled workers. Yeah, you don't qualify as skilled workers. So you won't be able to apply for settlement after 5 years unless you are switched to an eligible occupation, because this occupation is no longer eligible for this. So if the 10-year to ILR rule also becomes law, if that also becomes law, your route to settlement might become longer, as you're no longer considered a skilled worker. I hope that you understand, because there's been a whole lot of confusion, and I said that I'm gonna take my time in this video to break necessary things down. The salary requirement for care visa as of July 2025, which we are in. So before this all changes, the minimum salary was around I think 20,000 and some extra pounds per year. Of course, that's around maybe like 10.75 or 11 pounds per hour for the care visa route. But from 22nd of July 2025, this job will be removed from eligibility. So no salary threshold, you don't even need to meet any salary threshold, because it will be removed completely and it will apply for new applicants. Okay. Number two change that is happening is the skilled worker list is also being updated. Okay. So we have this shortage occupation list where nurses, healthcare professionals, and all of us are under, and that's why you remember in the past year they changed the visa from skilled worker visa from tier 2 to skilled worker visa, and then they changed it to health and social care visa or something. So that's because they added carers and everybody under the shortage occupation list. Now the shortage occupation list is being reduced. It means that some jobs will be removed from eligibility under the skilled worker visa. This change will affect new applicants only. So if you're already currently holding the visa, you won't lose it, okay? But you may need to plan early for extension. So we want to extend your visa, you need to plan on time, or if you want to switch roles. I put this together in a way that you note these dates on your calendar. These are key dates for you to remember that certain changes are gonna happen, and we are all going to be on the lookout for information. On the 22nd of July 2025, there will be ban on overseas carer recruitment. Okay, it should take effect on the 22nd of July. Also, the new skilled worker visa eligibility list will go live, okay, on the 22nd of July. On the 16th of July 2025, there's going to be changes to the partner EUSS family routes, okay? On the 29th of July, there will be updates on the long residency and naturalization rules. And by December 2025, there will be stricter English language rules for dependents, okay? So 2026 and beyond, we can start to talk about the possible start of the 10-year to ILR or citizenship changes. So how does this affect international nurses, healthcare workers, doctors, radiographers? So I'm gonna break this down by profession, okay? So for nurses, midwives, doctors, radiographers, etc., you remain, I said me because of course I identify as a nurse. You remain eligible for skilled worker and health and care visas, okay? The required salary threshold and RQF level 6 qualifications are still aligned with the required board registration body standards, okay? So the salary rules are minimum salary requirement, standard threshold is around 26,200 per year, or going rate for your role depends. Some people could be earning as high as £30 per hour. Lower threshold is gonna be around 23,200 for certain NHS roles. Now, NHS employed nurses, you still follow the agenda for change pay scales, and the sponsorship is matched to NHS salary bands. Okay, so under NHS, you are safe. But you need to be prepared for stricter English test scores. So a lot of people have been asking me, how does it affect nurses? You're still fine, your salary will be matched according to your band, you're a nurse, you're still under the shortage occupation lists, okay? Because we're still short, but still, let's all look out for this together. So you need to be prepared for stricter English tests. Hold up, the test scores, this stricter English requirement is for your dependents, okay? The dependents under you and those who are not in this profession, okay? You're also going to have to look out for higher fees and higher test charges, yeah, that might change, and of course a likely longer wait for ILR settlement in the near future. So these are things that you need to be aware of if you're new applicants, nurses, doctors coming into the UK. Okay, remember I said it only affects new applicants. Carers and social care assistants, the new recruitment from overseas is stopping from the 22nd of July 2025. If you're already in the UK on the carer visa, you can still extend your visa, you can still switch employers, you can transition to other eligible roles, and this extension period lasts 2028. Okay, so make sure that you are preparing for this. Now let's look at the 10-year to citizenship. Is it law now? We need to clear this confusion because a lot of people are still coming the room up, right? As of now, I told you it was proposed, it's proposed. As of now, the 10-year ILR rule is not yet law. It's a proposal. And in the government's white paper, that is still a proposal. They plan to consult the public later this year, so it's something that we're all looking out for. So what are they proposing? They're proposing, instead of getting your ILR, that's your indefinite leave to remain, after 5 years, you may need to stay for 10 years. And this includes skilled workers, students, carers, and even some dependents. Okay, citizenship will also align with this. So you need 10 years to naturalize, okay, which you normally will need 5 years for. But here is the good news for you. If you're already on a 5-year route, or you're applying before the law changes, you will likely be protected under transitional arrangements. The core ILR citizenship reforms are expected to come up in 2026 or later. So for now, we are safe. So what do you need to do now? What do you need to do? There's so much confusion, right? What do you need to do? One is, I need you to apply now if you are eligible. If you're planning to apply for a carer visa, skilled worker visa, or dependent visa, try to apply before 22nd of July 2025. Okay? You need to also upgrade your English test scores. So ensure that your dependents, they meet A1 entry and prepare for B2 when they are extended. Okay, dependents English language requirements, let me explain it. So starting late 2025, dependents of visa holders, especially those on skilled worker visas, will be subject to stricter English language tests. And this includes spouses or partners and potentially older children like 18 plus. You need to take the state English level required entry into the UK. The initial visa is CEFR level A1 for speaking and listening. Okay, and for your visa extension or ILR, that's the 5 to 10 years, you need a CEFR level B1 to B2, and you will likely be taking all 4 skills. So when you're initially applying for your visa, you take the A1, which is the entry level, okay, and that will cover speaking and listening. But when you're extending your visa and getting your citizenship, it will then be level CEFR level B1, B2. And you might need to cover all skills. All skills means speaking, listening, reading, and writing. Okay, so currently what is happening is that dependents don't need to meet any English requirements or any English standards at all. But under these new proposed laws, these are the mandatory English requirements for most family dependents. Okay, if you're lost about which test to take, you don't know if it's the common one is IELTS. A lot of people are just lost, right? So your dependents are the ones that need to sit this test. They need to sit a secure English language test, SELT, and they need to do it with approved UK Home Office providers. Okay, so here is a list of UK government approved SELT providers: IELTS for UKVI, Language Sat SELT, Trinity College London LCLT, and also Pearson PTE Academic UKVI, PSI Skills for English UKVI, and you must take your test with this UK approved UKVI testing center. You also should talk to your sponsor or your HR. So if you are on a carer visa now, plan for your future. Please, you need to speak to your sponsor or your HR. Will they help you switch roles? Will they? So I always say this thing: if you're a carer, I've always told you that the easiest way for you to become a nurse in this country, fully sponsored for free, is to move from a care visa to a nursing visa. Okay, it's super easy, because all you need to do is inform your employer about your interests, and you tell them the courses you want to do. You could go from being a nurse associate or nursing associate to being a band 5 registered nurse. Okay, so these are career steps that you could look into. I've had matrons that started as carers, as care assistants. So if you're on a carer visa now, plan for your future. Ask your employers if they will help you switch roles. Can you meet the skilled worker criteria by 2028. These are things that you need to be looking out for. Finally, to recap everything that we've discussed, we've talked about it 2022 July 2025, which is a big day. Okay, care visas end for new applicants. Skilled worker list will shrink. It's going to be more English and financial checks rolling by December 2025. The 10-year route to ILR and citizenship is on the way, but it's not yet law, okay? And there's likely implementation of this starting from 2026. So if you're searching for updates around UK Immigration White Paper 2025, 10-year ILR UK, Healthcare Worker Visa UK July 2025, Carer Visa UK ban, then this is the channel for you. I hope that you found this video helpful. If you did find this video helpful, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to this channel and turn your notification bell on so you'll be the first to get notified when we have new updates that I am sharing. Links below in the comment section, or reach out if you need help. If you need help transitioning from being a carer to being a nurse, or being a profession that is going to be on the skilled worker visa list, reach out. I provide CV reviews, I provide supporting statement reviews, I provide support with you transitioning, career coaching. I also provide you with professional mock interviews. There's a whole lot of services that I provide that you can find on my website www.proudnursmj.com. Okay, so do not be scared, do not panic, but put plans in place. All the links of the information that I have shared with you in this video will be in this video's description, so you can always click on them and check out this information by yourself. And it's also possible that I have missed out something, so feel free to drop whatever I have missed or your own understanding of these cases or this new visa issues in this video's comment. Okay, drop it in the comment section. Let's talk. If you have anyone that is being affected by this, what are they doing about it? If you're the one that is affected by this, what are you doing about it? You can also consult immigration advisors. I am not one. I only share updates here, but they are verified and certified immigration advisors that you can also consult to help you identify what's the best next step for you. But if you're considering coming into the healthcare sector, coming into becoming a nurse, then I am that girl for you, and I'm ready to answer all of your questions. So just feel free to book a paid consultation with me. I'll see you guys in my next video. Love you. Stay safe. Bye.